I want to give a special shout out to the folks here at Subway here locally in Fargo, North Dakota for providing lunch for us today for the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships. It was delicious. So thank you, Subway. This is a Division I pool play matchup featuring Missouri and Western Michigan, also known as Mizzou. Both referees are here and ready to rock and roll. As the game before us was Cortland and Temple. This game will be followed, as both teams are getting their final instructions from the bench, by Arizona State taking on Michigan State. Those two games I will have the call on. Then Travis Van Otte will be back with you to take you through Bethel and Grand Valley State and Farmingdale and Westchester, two well-of-a games. And then finally, Scott will be back with you at 5:30 to bring you Cortland and Western Michigan, followed by UMass, the University of Massachusetts, and Florida Gulf Coast. Again, welcome in, everybody. This is the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships here, presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey.
National Collegiate Roller Hockey Association between the visiting Missouri and Western Michigan.
As Pat Swearinger is ready, as we are underway in this contest between Western Michigan and Mizzou. Mizzou finished third in the Great Plains Conference this year. Western Michigan finished fourth in the Great Plains as well in the Midwest Conference. Mizzou, puck poked away. Mizzou wearing black jerseys trimmed in gold, as Western Michigan wearing white jerseys trimmed in light yellow. Puck sent into the corner. Now sitting back around, controlling it is Mizzou. Mizzou with possession. Now we'll send it over. Here is Mizzou. Mizzou will send it up, where it's picked up now by Tanner Peterson. Peterson with possession, but the puck poked away from him, now picked up by Josh Ward. Ward now working back across center into the Mizzou zone. Ward working in, now circling back behind Peterson. We'll send the puck in, and it goes back and underneath the goaltender of Mizzou. That is Brendan David for the goal, and at 10:54, it is now 1-0 Western Michigan over Mizzou in this Division I pool play game. This is a Pool C game, no, Pool D game. Pool D here in this tournament this year has 5 teams. We have a total of 17 teams in Division I. Puck coming in, sent in on net. That's blockered aside by the skates of Evan Zach. Now sent over. Here comes Western Michigan. Puck sent in, and a goal scored by Western Michigan, and quickly it is 2-0 Western Michigan over Mizzou in this Division I Pool E matchup. Western Michigan comes in with an overall record of 6-14-2 for 14 points, finished 4th place in the NCRHL. Currently, they have played here in the tournament 1 game, and they have won that 1 game over I believe that was Cortland this morning. No, that was Robert Morris this morning, 4-3. Puck now picked up. Here is Mizzou working back across as the puck goes just wide. 10 minutes to go. So Josh Ward got the first goal. So Imblad will get the goal, and a goal scored with 9:50 to go here In the first, it is now 3-0 your score. Western Michigan over Mizzou in this Division I Pool E matchup. First round play-in game will feature and a timeout has been called. The 4th and 5th place teams, as we will take the timeout as well. Finish that thought when we come back right after this.
Can't be here in Fargo, but still want in on all of the coolest gear available for sale here at the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships in Fargo, North Dakota? Don't worry. Just go to ncrha.org or ncrha.teamip.com to find the official apparel of the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships in Fargo, North Dakota.
And welcome back in. 3-0 is your score very quickly, just 2 minutes and 10 seconds in to this contest. Timeout has been taken by Mizzou. 4th and 5th place teams in this pool play, Pool D, will face each other for a right to take on the first seed out of Pool A. That play-in game coming up tomorrow evening at 7:30. So stay tuned for that. That is tomorrow. So 3-0 is your score here in the early stages of this contest. 3 12-minute run stop clock periods here in the NCRHA. If a team is up by 7, we go to a run clock, and it doesn't really matter what period it is in, and we will continue in the run clock until the end of the game. Puck now picked up. Western Michigan sent it back behind their goaltender, James Militex. Now working back and across. Here is Mizzou. Now working back in as the puck blocked aside as that shot is sent in by Mizzou, and that is sent back aside. Now working back across. Here is Mizzou back in their own zone. Mizzou with possession. Now circling out. 3 minutes into this contest. 3-0 Western Michigan over Mizzou in this Pool D matchup as the puck is sent up into the netting above the glass for the stoppage in play. Just above the crowd mic for the stoppage in play with 8:57 to go here in the first. Reminder coming up next. A doozy of a matchup. Arizona State taking on Michigan State, so stay tuned for that. That is coming up next. Puck now picked up. Controlling it is Mizzou. Mizzou with possession. Send up the side dashers. Now controlling it is Tanner Peterson. Peterson will send it up as a shot gets blockered aside out in front. 8.5 to go as they're battling in the corner down to the left of us. Here. Puck now picked up as we will have a penalty coming up here. Slashing the call. As that will be on Mizzou. As going to the sin bin is Tanner Peterson. Slashing the call. At 8:25 remaining here in the first. 3-0 is your score. Puck now picked up by Western Michigan off the face-off on the power play for the first time today. Western Michigan controlling it is Evan Zach. Zach will now send it over into the corner. Now picked up by Mizzou, actually being battled for. Now picked up again by Western Michigan. Western Michigan Broncos, as the shot is deflected up into the netting above the glass for the stoppage in play. 8:06 to go here in the first. 1:41 to go on the power play for the Broncos. Low zone face-off to the right. Western Michigan moving from left to right. Mizzou right to left this period. Now picked up by Western Michigan. Western Michigan send it across now over to the left wing corner. Now back out to the point to center to Zach. Zach working back in and over now back to the left wing side. Now back to Zach. Zach had the puck bounce off his stick into the corner. Picked up, now being battled for by Western Michigan. Now Mizzou will clear all the way back into the Western Michigan end. 1:05 to go here on the power play for the Western Michigan Broncos. Sent back across. Western Michigan working back in with it as a shot goes just wide. That is Kyle Witherspoon. Now sent back. Witherspoon will pick it up as it bounced off the side. Dashers back out to center. 45 seconds to go here in the first. 3-0 Western Michigan. Zach now over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon back to Zach. Zach now working it over. I believe that is Ward, as Ward will send it in on net. That's gloved and held on to by Brendan David for the stoppage in play with 6:58 to go here in the first. 3-0 is your score. Low zone face-off, left wing side in the face-off circle. We are broadcasting live from the Southwest Youth Ice Arena here in Fargo, North Dakota at the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey. Thanks to them for helping provide, as we have a penalty coming up here, hooking the call as it is on Western Michigan. Going to the box is Jacob Anderman. So now Western Michigan is 0 for 1 on the power play. 3-on-3 for 18 seconds. Low zone face-off now. Left wing side picked up now off the face-off by Western Michigan. Western Michigan now working back in. Here is Michigan coming in. Puck sent in, and that is covered up for the stoppage. No, not covered up, and the play not blown dead. Back now to a power play for Mizzou. Controlling it for Mizzou is Alec Garrison. Garrison will send it over to Peterson. Peterson, fresh out of the box, will send a shot in on net. That's blockered out to center, where it's picked up by Del Cambry. Del Cambry now into the corner to Peters. Peters now back to Peterson. Peterson with possession. Thought about sending it over. Now we'll send it deeper in to Garrison. Garrison back to Peters. Peterson. Peterson now up as a shot coming from Austin Peters is blockered aside. Peterson now back to Peters. Peters to Del Cambry. Now out to the point as Western Michigan will clear with 1 minute to go on the power play. 5:41 to go here. In the first, 3-0 is your score. Peterson working back across center into the Western Michigan zone. We'll send it up to Garrison. Garrison now back to Peterson. Peterson to Garrison now. Garrison send it in, almost tipped in, but that tip in goes just wide off the stick of Tyler Hoffman. 5:15 to go here. Hoffman send it in front of the net, now being battled for, picked up. Mizzou will send it around as Western Michigan trying to clear, as they will successfully do so with 20 seconds to go here in the power play. 5 minutes to go here in the first in this Division I Pool D matchup. Puck now picked up by Peterson. Peterson backhanded around in front of the net. Puck still loose out in front. Another shot blocks. Another shot blocker to side again into the corner. 4:40 to go here. Back to even strength hockey as Jacob Anderman is out of the box into the bench for the change. Puck coming in as a shot is gloved and held on to by Brendan David for the stoppage in play. 4:31 to go here in the first. 3-0 is your score. It'll be a low zone face-off. This time on the right wing side. Puck. Sent back up. Picked up by Mizzou. Working back in with it is Smythe. Smythe. Sent back around. Now picked up by Western Michigan. Western Michigan now will turn it over where it's picked up by Garrison. Garrison being pressured heavily by a Bronco. Now working back in. It's a battle of the 23s there. And then Western Michigan 23 wins it out. That is Josh Ward. Ward with possession. Long, deep pass up. Sends a shot and a goal scored by Josh Ward. 4 minutes to go. It is 4-0 your score. Western Michigan over Mizzou. 4 goals, 4 different. That is Ward's second goal of the game. As we are back underway, picked up by Western Michigan. Western Michigan will back it into their own zone even further. Controlling it is Imblad. Imblad. Now we'll give it up. Working back in is Evan Zach. Zach will send it across back to Ward. Ward will send it in through the crease area on a centering attempt. Nobody home to tip it in. Now picked up by Mizzou. Mizzou now crossing center into the Western Michigan end. 2-on-3 as the shot is sent up into the netting above the glass for the stoppage in play. So it is actually Imblad, his second of the game. The assist does go to Ward. High zone face-off, left wing side. Puck now picked up. Coming in, shot and a goal scored by Mizzou. That is Ryan Dersbecky with the goal. 3:24 to go here in the first. The goose egg is off the board. It is now 4-1 Western Michigan over Mizzou. Puck dropped and controlled by Western Michigan off the faceoff. With it is Anderman. Anderman, puck poked back, now picked up by Peters for Mizzou. We'll send it back to Garrison. Garrison with possession now. We'll lose it, but saved by Dersbecky. As Dersbecky, the lone goal scorer for this Mizzou squad so far. We'll send it deeper into the Western Michigan end, where Western Michigan picks up control. With it is Anderman. Anderman, long pass up to center. Nobody home to pick it up now. Stolen away. Now it is Tanner Peterson. Peterson with possession back behind David. As Peterson starts to work back into the Western Michigan end. Peterson will send it into the crease area, but it is picked up by Western Michigan. Western Michigan send it deep back into the Mizzou end. A big hit laid into the boards, picked up now by Mizzou. Mizzou with possession. Coming back across. Now controlling it is Western Michigan is Evan Zach. Zach send it up. And a long pass over, now picked up by Grady. Grady, puck sent off the end boards, now sent back out to Mizzou. Mizzou working back in with it is Peterson. Peterson lost his edge just a little bit, enough to derail his momentum there. And we do have a penalty coming up here with 1:42 to go here in the first. 4-1 is your score. It is on Western Michigan, as we will see who's going to the box. And it looks to be the 17 of Josh Grady. Hooking is the call. Puck dropped. Now sent back around, controlling it. Here is Mizzou. Mizzou with possession now. Over to Peters. Check that Peterson. Peterson. Now we'll send it back over to Hoffman. Hoffman, long pass ups. Puck cleared out by Western Michigan with 1:20 to go here in the first. 1:37 remaining on the power play. 4-1 Western Michigan over Mizzou in this Division I pool play game in Pool D. Now sit back and out, where it is controlled by Hoffman. Hoffman to Peterson now on the left wing point. Peterson working it deeper in. Now we'll send it over to Bickert. Biggert. Now back to Hoffman. Hoffman will lose possession as puck will be sent around the inboards but kept in by Mizzou with 45 seconds to go here in the first. Puck now being worked in. Hoffman looking for a seam. Now we'll send it a rising puck now picked up by Bickert. Bickert with it, we'll send it up over the net. Rebound bouncing off the inboard glass, as you heard, and it's picked up by Del Cambry. 25 seconds to go here. in the first. 4-1 is your score. Puck coming in on net. That is a blocker to side by the stick of the goaltender. As the puck is deflected up and into the netting above the glass for the stoppage in play with 15.6 seconds to go. Be a low zone face-off. Left wing side, deep in the Western Michigan end. Puck dropped, now picked up. Final seconds ticking off here. Puck cleared by Western Michigan. Long pass up to center where it's picked up by Hoffman. 5 seconds to go. Last second shot as the period comes to an end, goes wide. Another shot, and that is covered up as the buzzer sounds. 4-1 through 1. Back with the second period right after this.
The National Collegiate Roller Hockey Association would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships. Mission NLS,
built for the next generation.
Bauer Hockey,
The game starts here.
Fargo-Moorhead Convention and Visitors Bureau and Fargo Parks District.
Fargo, north of Normal. Find out more at fargomoorhead.org.
Inline Warehouse,
Pro Shop service at warehouse prices.
Subway,
Eat fresh.
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Wings, beer, sports.
9 Dragons,
Voted best Chinese restaurant in Fargo-Moorhead.
Slapshot Pizza and Subs,
Celebrating 40 years of serving you the very best.
Fargo Billiards and Gastropub,
You've got to see this place.
Roller Hockey Live,
For information on ordering today's game, go to rollerhockeylive.com.
and the CJ Sports Network.
The official audio provider of the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships.
And welcome back. Second period just about to get underway in this Division I pool play game, Pool D, between Western Michigan and Mizzou. Western Michigan leading 4-1. Mizzou still on the power play for another 18 seconds. There's a carryover from the period as the penalty assessed at the 141 mark of the first. As we are back underway here, it's now picked up with it is Mizzou. Hoffman working back in to the Western Michigan end. Puck sent back over. Picked up now, again by Hoffman. Hoffman over to Peterson. Peterson winds up, sends a shot and a goal scored by Mizzou on the power play with 11:44 to go here. In the second, it is now 4-2 your score. Western Michigan over Mizzou. 3 quick goals scored by Western Michigan early in this contest. Put a lot of doubt into the fans here if Mizzou could come back, but they have in force 2 unanswered goals. It's 4-2. Puck now picked up. Here's Western Michigan. We'll send the puck now back up to the point with it is Emblad. Emblad will send it over as a shot is gloved and held on to by David for the stoppage in play. With 11:18 to go here in the second, 4-1 is your score. Face-off controlled by Mizzou. Mizzou working it back across.
Missouri power play goal scored by number 6, Tanner Peterson.
So Peterson gets credit. Here comes Western Michigan.
And by number 17, Jimmy Smart. Final goal,
Western Michigan now. Puck's thrown away. Here comes Mizzou. Back the other way. Splits 2 Western Michigan defenders. Now picks it back up. Coming back in. Will send it just wide and up over the net into the corner. As the puck is rolling on its edge all the way back into played by Brendan David. David seeing pressure applied by Western Michigan. Will send it over to the right wing corner now. Sent back over to the left wing corner as that is being battled for now. Coming back in with speed is Mizzou. Mizzou winds up, shot deflected up into the netting above the glass for the stoppage in play. 10:19 to go here in the second. 4-2 is your score. Arizona State, Michigan State coming up next. The Sun Devils versus the Spartans. So stay tuned for that. And as we are back underway with this one, puck is sent in on net, and that is covered up for the stoppage in play by the Western Michigan goaltender of James Militex for the stoppage. 10-12 to go. Low zone faceoff on the right wing side. Your first period goal scoring summary: Josh Ward from Kyle Witherspoon at 1:06 of the first. At 1:29 of the first, it was Honors Imblad from Josh Grady. And at 2:10 of the first, it was Josh Grady from Jacob Enderman. So 3 goals scored within 2 minutes and 10 seconds of the beginning of this game forced a timeout to be taken by Mizzou. Mizzou coming back in will send it up and over the net. But dropped down just about 2 inches. It would have went into the top shelf pretty easily there. Now picked up by Western Michigan. Western Michigan working back the other way. The last 2 goals were scored by Ryan Deersbicky from Jimmy Smythe by Mizzou at 8:36. Western Michigan's 4th goal. Let me go back. Before that was Honors Imblad, his 2nd of the game, scored from Corey Davis and Josh Ward. Mizzou with possession of the puck. So Imblad scored with 8 minutes to go. Deersbicky for Mizzou scored with 8:36 to go. Again, the assist going to Jimmy Smythe. The final goal was scored on the power play at the 16-second mark here in the second by Tanner Peterson from Tyler Hoffman and Jimmy Smythe. Shot from Mizzou goes wide into the corner. 9 minutes to go here in the second. 4-2 is your score. Puck now sent back across. Here is Mizzou with possession. It is Delcambry. Delcambry will send it up and back around as Mizzou trying to work in. Sends it in top shelf. What a goal scored by Mizzou. Goodness gracious, had the goaltender, James Militex, all out of sorts. Top shelf, baby. 8:34 remaining here in the second. It is now 4-3. Puck goes just wide into the corner. Mizzou has come back with the force. 3 unanswered goals so far, looking to tie this game up. Mizzou going from left to right. Western Michigan right to left this period. Here comes Mizzou. Puck poked aside from Peters. Now being battled for in the corner. Where Mizzou will gather a possession and sent back out up to Hoffman.
Missouri goal scored by number 6, Tanner Peterson, his 2nd of the game. Assisted by number 23, Alec Garrison. Final goal, 3-3.
So Tanner Peterson gets credit for the goal, his 2nd of the game. The assist goes to Alec Garrison. Puck now being sent around into the corner now. Controlling it. Here is Mizzou. 3 unanswered goals by the Tigers. Puck now sent into the crease area. That is cleared out by Western Michigan, but Mizzou with Hoffman picks up possession. Working it back across. Here is Hoffman with a nasty move. Sends puck sent up and blockered aside. Puck now coming in. Here is on the breakaway. Western Michigan coming in. Sends a shot. That is covered up by Brendan David for the stoppage in play with 7:02 to go here in the second. 4-3 is your score. Puck will be dropped. Low zone face off in the left wing side in the Mizzou end. Puck now picked up with it is Witherspoon. Witherspoon sent it into the crease area, but the tip-in goes just wide on the attempt from Josh Ward. Puck sent back over and out to the point. It was Witherspoon. Witherspoon. As a shot is sent in on net, that's covered up by David for the stoppage in play. For Tanner Peterson, that is his second goal of the tournament. And his 14th overall as the shot goes just wide. Rebound bouncing off the inboard dashers down in the far end. Now here comes Mizzou. Working back 1-on-4. Working into the crease. Now working back across. No help there. Now we'll send the puck back where it's picked up by Garrison. Garrison will send it over to Del Cambry, but stolen away by Western Michigan. Western Michigan coming in will send a shot that's gloved and held on to by David for the stoppage in play with 6:02 to go here. In the second, 4-3 is your score. Low zone faceoff, right wing side. As the puck again is sent in off the faceoff, covered up by David for the stoppage in play. Puck now picked up. Here's Western Michigan, winds up, shot, blocker to side. 5:45 to go here. In the second, 4-3 is your score. We will have a delayed penalty coming up here on Mizzou. As Western Michigan has the extra attacker out. The over and back rule is now in effect. Western Michigan cannot cross back into their own zone. Once they do, or if they do, the penalty will be assessed at that point in time. Now coming in, puck sent just wide. Rebound. Controlled and sent back in. Puck now sent back out as puck is tipped by Mizzou, so the penalty will be assessed with 5:08 to go here. In the second, 4-3 still your score. Second power play opportunity for Western Michigan as going to the box. Is Jake Del Cambry. As we are back underway here. Picking it up now is Evan Zach. Zach now will send it over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now back to Zach. Zach back to Witherspoon. Witherspoon working in. Will send it in on that puck. Loose but covered up by David for the stoppage in play with 4:49 to go here. In the second, 4-3 is your score. 1:41 remaining on the power play for Western Michigan. This is Mizzou's first game of the tournament. Western Michigan has already played this morning and beat Robert Morris 4-3. Now, sent back out to the point. Zach winds up, sends over to Ward as that goes just wide of the net. Now picked up by Zach. Zach now back to Witherspoon as Witherspoon will send one in on net. And that's gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play with 4:28 to go here. In the second, 4-3 is your score. A couple minutes away, about 11 minutes away from 2 o'clock here in Fargo, North Dakota at the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey. Puck now sent back into the corner. Now will be sent back in as Mizzou racing back to get possession. They will send it back around Hoffman chasing the puck chasing him is Ward and Zach. Hoffman loses that battle eventually. Now picked up by Western Michigan. Western Michigan working in, now circling around David. Now we'll send it out. Puck coming in, a shot, blocker to side, rebound loose, out in front, now picked up by Mizzou. Mizzou coming back in, still with it, poked off the puck, but he did the job. He killed a valuable seconds off that power play for Western Michigan. 20 seconds to go. on the Del Cambrai penalty. Puck coming in, punched aside by Brendan David. 3:20 to go here in the second. 4-3 is your score. Puck now sent back, picked up by Ward. Ward will send it up over the net, bounced off the inboard glass, picked up by Hoffman. Hoffman will clear, but kept in at center as we are back to even strength hockey. 0 for 2 for Western Michigan. Puck sent up, and a stoppage in play with 2:59 to go here in the second. 4-3 is your score. Be a high zone face-off on the right wing side. Excuse me. His lunch coming. Again, want to thank Subway for providing lunch for us today here at the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships, presented by Mission and Bauer Hockey. We greatly appreciate their sustenance in keeping us going. Puck dropped. Now working back in here is Peterson. Peterson being battled for with Western Michigan. Western Michigan now send it back across as Mizzou trying to work it into the corner. With it is Alderman. Check that Anderman. But the puck is now picked up by Mizzou. 2.5 to go here in the second. 4-3 is your score. Overtime rules for regular season apply here. Mizzou player tripped up a little bit and wanted to call. None was given. A 4-minute 3-on-3 stop time overtime. If the teams are tied after that, they go to a shootout. Once we get into a single elimination play, we go to continuous 12-minute periods until somebody scores. Puck now controlled by Western Michigan deep in their own end, down to my right. Now being sent back across. Controlling it is Western Michigan. Now over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon will send it up. Now picked up by Grady. Grady backhanded over to Anderman. Anderman puck poked away. Here comes Mizzou working back the other way. Del Cambrai with Peterson. Del Cambrai over to Peterson. That goes just wide of the net. Del Cambrai with possession will send it in. That puck still loose out in front. And it's picked up by Mizzou. They will clear for protection with 1:15 to go and set up the play again. Del Cambrai, check that. That is Jimmy Smythe. Back, we'll send it in on net. Almost tipped in by Tanner Peterson. 1 minute to go here. That's puck goes skittering just in front of the goal mouth. Now picked up by Western Michigan. 4-3 your score, under a minute to go here in the second. With control, here is Jimmy Smythe. Smythe had the puck poked away from him. Wanted to call, but none was given. Now puck sent bouncing across like it's a karaoke song. Now into the corner. 30 seconds to go here in the second. Puck being battled for and picked up. Coming back across and sent into the Mizzou end. Now working back. Mizzou trying to get another goal as a shot is sent in on net. Puck still loose out in front. Western Michigan will clear and deflected up into the netting above the glass for the stoppage and play with 2.5 seconds to go. Time for a quick face-off here. On the left wing side, low zone. Del Cambrai in. Hoffman sends a shot, and that's blocked aside at the last second. And that will do it for the second period of play. Through two, Michigan, Western Michigan that is, leads Mizzou 4-3.
Can't be here in Fargo, but still want in on all of the coolest gear available for sale here at the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships in Fargo, North Dakota? Don't worry, just go to ncrha.org or ncrha.teamip.com to find the official apparel of the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships in Fargo, North Dakota. Want to see this game again? The good news is you can. All you need to do is go to rollerhockeylive.com and order this game. Your favorite team's entire tournament run and even player highlights are available for purchase. Just go to rollerhockeylive.com for more information. This is the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships, presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey.
And welcome back in. Final regulation period set to begin here momentarily. Referee Bones and Pat Weisinger getting ready to drop the puck here in this final regulation period. As we are back underway, Western Michigan got off to a quick start here, scored 3 goals within 2 minutes and 10 seconds, forcing Mizzou to take their one and only timeout, and then scored one more at the 8-minute mark of the first. And then so far, Mizzou has scored 3 unanswered goals to pull this game back to within 1. Puck bouncing. Here comes Mizzou. 2-on-1. Sends a shot. Blocks that. Puck still loose out in front. Steered aside. Good save and clear by James Militex. Here comes Western Michigan. Working back out in front. And will be sent back out, picked up by Zach. Zach will now send it over into the corner where it's picked up by Ward. Ward with possession, or being battled for now with Dersbicki in the corner. 11 minutes to go here in regulation. Western Michigan winds up. That shot goes just wide of the net. Rebound loosed out, now picked up by Mizzou. Mizzou crossing center back into the Western Michigan end. Coming in, will send a shot that goes off the skates of a player. In front, Hoffman still with it. Puck poked out inside, now picked up. Here is Josh Ward. Ward will send it just wide of the net. Into the corner. Now picked up. Here's Mizzou. Mizzou working back the other way. Here is Dersbicki. Dersbicki taken down. Penalty coming up here. 10:25 to go in regulation. 4-3 is your score. I believe tripping is going to be the call. Going to the box for Western Michigan is Anders Imblad. Mizzou on the power play. They're 1 for 2 as a shot. It's blockered aside by the defenders out in front. I believe that was Jacob Anderman who blocked that with his skates. Now picked up by Tanner Peterson. Mizzou now going right to left. Western Michigan left to right. So it's a tripping call. Peterson with possession. Now over to Hoffman. Hoffman to Peterson at the point. Peterson winds up. That is again blocked by Western Michigan, but kept alive, and Western Michigan will finally clear all the way back into the Mizzou end, picked up by Brendan David. David will send it forward and picked up by Alec Garrison. Garrison, long pass up to Peterson. Peterson winds up, sends a shot and a goal. Scored by Tanner Peterson, his third of the game, third in a row, as this game is tied up at 4 apiece with 9:33 to go here in regulation. Tied at 4. Second consecutive power play goal scored by Tanner Peterson. As we are back underway, puck now sent back out in front. Mizzou with momentum, 4 unanswered. Can they make it 5? We'll see here. Peterson send it into the crease. Puck still loose out in front. Puck still being battled for now. Squirted out, picked up by Western Michigan. Western Michigan with possession as the puck is sent in on net. That's covered up by Brendan David for the stoppage in play. So Garrison will get the assist in Peterson's hat trick goal. Here comes Garrison working in. Puck still loose out now. Backing it around to Del Cambry. Back to Garrison now. Garrison, long pass across the dashers. Peterson looking for his 4th goal. Puck sent back through. Here's Western Michigan. Sent down into the corner, where it's picked up now by Kyle Witherspoon. Witherspoon sent it up, picked up by Ward. Ward now circling back around Brendan David and sent back into the Western Michigan end. Western Michigan and Mizzou tied at 4. Coming up next, Arizona State, Michigan State Division I matchup. A doozy of a matchup coming up next right here at the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey. Now, sent back across. Puck loosed out in front and is picked up. Controlling it is Ward. Ward now send it back out to the point where it's picked up by Zach. Zach will send it in on net, and that is a stick to side. Picked up by Mizzou with it is Peters. Peters now doing battle with Anderman as the puck now squirts into the right wing corner. Western Michigan with possession. Ward will send it up. Now with 7:25 to go here as a shot is blocked aside by Brendan David. Mizzou with possession. Coming across with it is Del Cambry. Del Cambry will send it back out to center. Just keeping it in. That was Jimmy Smythe. Smythe still working in. We'll backhand it in, but that is stolen away by Western Michigan. Western Michigan coming back 3-on-2. Now to the left wing side. Puck tipped in and a goal scored by Western Michigan. 6:58 to go here. In regulation, it is 5-4 on that 3-on-2 odd man rush. So the face-off will be back out at center with Western Michigan breaking the unanswered goal streak put forth by the Tigers of Mizzou. Now picked up Hoffman. Poked away from the puck, but Hoffman gathers up possession at center. Now we'll send it back. Picked up by Alec Garrison. Garrison with possession. Send it up to Hoffman. Hoffman will send it across. Bounced off the stick of Dersbicki. Dersbicki will send it back where it's picked up now by Garrison.
Scored by number 23, Josh Ward. Assisted by number 19, Evan Zach. And number 10, Kyle Witherspoon.
So it is Ward from Zach and Witherspoon. Puck now picked up. Coming in, shot from Mizzou goes just wide. Still got plenty of time. Got about half a period left. In about 5 seconds to be exact. As Mizzou with possession. Trying to get back in this game. Here comes Dersbicki. Check that Garrison. Garrison backhands it just wide of the net. Rebound picked up by Western Michigan. It is Evan Zach. Zach with possession. Send it across. Now to Emblad. Emblad will send it up. Now picked up by Grady. Grady has the puck. Bounced into the corner. Now picked up by Western Michigan. I check that Mizzou. That is David Bickert. Bickert over to Hoffman. Hoffman up to Peterson. Peterson winds up. Shot deflected by the glove of Militex into the corner as it is blocked aside. Now working back in. Here comes Western Michigan. Western Michigan coming in, backhands a shot, blocker to side, and it is a goal put in just under the pad of Brendan David. And 5:02 remaining here. In regulation, it is now 6-4. Just like that, a couple goals scored pretty quick has pulled Western Michigan back to a 2-goal advantage. Arizona State, Michigan State coming up next, so stay tuned for that here. From Fargo, North Dakota, thank you so much for watching our broadcast of the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey. Puck and a shot and a goal! Scored by Mizzou. 4:46 to go. 6-5 is your score. When a timeout has been called by Western Michigan, needs to talk this thing over. We'll take it as well. We'll be back right after this.
Can't be here in Fargo, but still want in on all of the coolest gear available for sale here at the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships in Fargo, North Dakota? Don't worry. Just go to ncrha.org or ncrha.teamip.com to find the official apparel of the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships in Fargo, North Dakota. Want to see this game again? The good news is you can. All you need to do is go to rollerhockeylive.com and order this game. Your favorite team's entire tournament run and even player highlights are available for purchase. Just go to rollerhockeylive.com for more information. This is the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey.
And welcome back in. Just coming off the timeout, just about to have the face-off, so you didn't miss a thing, as it is now 6-5. Western Michigan goal was scored by Honors Imblad. That is his hat trick goal. Ward gets another assist as well. So Ward and Imblad, multi-point game again. Now picked up. Western Michigan trying to pull back to a 2-goal advantage here. Working in, a backhanded shot, and a goal scored by Anders Imblad, his 4th of the game. 2-goal advantage yet again. 4:20 to go here in regulation. 7-5 in this high-scoring affair. So both teams have used their one allotted timeout. As we are back underway here with a 2-goal advantage for Western Michigan. Western Michigan looking to go 2-0 so far in this tournament. Now sent back across. Here is Western Michigan. Puck goes just wide. Rebound sent in on net. That's covered up by Brendan David for the stoppage. In play with 3:59 to go here in regulation. It is 7-5 your score. Coming up next, Division I, pool play continues with a major, massive matchup. The Triple M, I say, between Arizona State and Michigan State. Puck now picked up. Here is Mizzou. Mizzou send it around. Now here is Western Michigan. Western Michigan will send it across as the puck now picked up. Here is Peterson with the puck. Received it from Garrison. Back to Peterson. Peterson sends it up over the net into the corner. Puck now loosed back out into the corner. So that is indeed Imblad's 4th goal of the game. Assist also is going to Witherspoon as well. Del Cambry with possession. Trying to pull back, but not like that. Here comes Western Michigan. Doing battle now into the corner. Del Cambry and Ward. And their puck squirts out. As Ward sent it in on net. Almost tipped in by Corey Davis. Now picked up by Del Cambry for Mizzou. Del Cambry with possession. Sent in on net now. Stolen away by Western Michigan. Dangerous bounce off the corner dashers. Bounced dangerously close to the open goal mouth, but that is squirted away by Western Michigan now. 2.5 to go here in regulation. 7-5 is your score. Puck now picked up. Here's Western Michigan. Western Michigan will send it back out to Witherspoon, over to Zach. Zach send it into the corner. It's now picked up. Here is Mizzou. Now stolen away. Western Michigan sends a shot. Kicked aside, rebound, bounced out in front of the net, picked up now by Mizzou's Hoffman. Hoffman now working in, will send it, just wide of the wide open far side of the net. Battle now raging in the corner, but controlled by Western Michigan now. Going back to pick up possession is Kyle Witherspoon. Witherspoon now will send it back across. Here is Grady. Grady with possession. Send it in on net. That is a stick to side by David with 90 seconds to go. Down by 2. Here is Western Michigan with the puck. Good game so far here. A game of a roller coaster here. Quick start for Western Michigan. Good comeback by Mizzou as the puck is sent in on net. That is a tipped aside. And then multiple goals just scored coming back and forth between these two squads. Now picked up. As we're under the final minute of play here in regulation. 7-5 is your score. Puck now picked up by Mizzou. Still has their full complement of skaters out. Brendan David still in goal. Now Del Cambry with possession. Send it over as the shot is sent up into the netting above the glass for the stoppage in play with 33 seconds to go here in regulation. 7-5 is your score.
Their score by number 16, Anders Almblad. He assists to number 17, Josh Brady, and number 91, Jacob Onderman.
Low zone face-off, right wing side. Michigan State coming out of the tunnel, down to my left, getting ready for their next game, their game coming up, their first game of the tournament. Now picked up. Here's Western Michigan, puck stolen away. Here comes Mizzou. Mizzou coming in, will send it, and a shot and a goal scored with 19.6 seconds to go. Don't go anywhere, folks. This game is not over yet. 19.6. 7-6 is your score. As they are going to pull Brendan David here on the face-off. The game of the tournament so far. Here comes Mizzou, trying to tie this game back up. Empty net for the Tigers. Mizzou will send it in on net. That is covered up for the stoppage in play with 10.8 seconds to go. 7-6, your score. Going to have a low zone face-off in the right wing side. We're back underway. Puck's in on net. Steered aside. 7 seconds to go. Empty net. Now out to the point. Puck coming in. Blocker to set. Puck still loose out in front. Puck goes, almost within the net, and that is your game. Oh, my goodness. What a way to end this game. Despair on the faces of Mizzou. Thrill for Western Michigan. Your final, 7-6, your score. Arizona State and Michigan State coming up next right here from the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships, presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey.
Shots on goal in the third period.
This broadcast of the 2018 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships has been brought to you by Mission NLS,
Built for the next generation.
Bauer Hockey,
The game starts here.
Fargo Moorhead Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Fargo Parks District.
Fargo, north of Normal. Find out more at fargomoorhead.org.
Inline Warehouse,
Pro Shop service at warehouse prices.
Subway,
Eat fresh.
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Wings, beer, sports.